All right. Well, now we're 6 and 7. All right, we are live. We are live. It is the first ever last call with Lupagus. Minnesota Vikings somehow survive a crazy ass game that should not have been crazy. We win. What was the final? 36-29. I don't even know. I got to pull up this damn score. This thing has got me all emotional. And I promised myself they wouldn't do this to me anymore. But they did it. They did it. I was throwing things. I was upset. Oh, my God. This is crazy. This is absolutely insane. Final is. Well, they didn't change something. They didn't call another flag or throw something after I walked over here. 36-28. Vikings hold on and win. Unbelievable. Unfreaking believable. Let's talk this thing through. Again, Minnesota Vikings. Why can't we just have a normal game? A normal game. It doesn't come down to the wire. It doesn't come down to the last play. It doesn't entail us blowing a 29-point lead in the third quarter. Absolutely crazy. It's not to make you want to drink Voodoo Ranger. Oh, God. It's crazy. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't absolutely get it. We're going to wait for a few more to hop on here. Yeah, they did drink Voodoo, Bob. That's why they almost blew this thing. Wow. Yeah, I don't even know. Again, one bar had to go night. This is too late for him to stay up. So, we're going to talk this thing through. We're going to do studs and turds on the comments because I don't know how to do the get you guys on, to be honest with you. I have no idea. So, Ethan Griffith, he hates Breland more than Boyd, but Boyd almost, yeah, I mean, I don't know why my one eye looks like it's half shutting, but that's just the way I am tonight. You got to deal with it. I feel like when Chris Boyd came in, that's when this thing started to turn. What did they get? They got 20 points in like 5 minutes. I mean, this is the Minnesota Vikings. That's what we do. Maybe it is pink-eyed Diggler. I don't know what is going on. This is what sucks. Now this game happened. None of us are going to be able to sleep tonight because they get us all riled up. Heart rates are going crazy. Jesus. Oh, man. Wow. After the boy Tawny, I thought they were going to lose. Yeah, Griffith, I thought so too. Killer Instinct, I don't know, Darian. I feel like when they threw it with 4 minutes left, up by 16, was that Killer Instinct or was that just stupidity? I don't know, to be honest with you. But I feel like there was a little bit of Killer Instinct today, and it wasn't working for us. I think it's just something. It's just up above. You know, it's just it's the way the Vikings are this year. No matter what happens, it's going to be close. It just doesn't matter. It does not matter. You probably should have ran the ball there. Looking in hindsight on that third down, 4 minutes left, but they wanted more. They want to put this game away, and they couldn't do it. So, Vikings are now 6 and 7. Bears coming up. But you got a mini bye now. You got a mini bye. You got like 10 days off. You can rest some guys, get healthy. So, again, what we're going to see when they go on the road to Chicago on a Monday night? Probably not great. Probably not greatness because we're all feeling good about the win. But no one should start believing in this football team, and this game is the major reason why. Great first half. Also, the Meg Zimmer defense that we remember from back in the 2017 before the Minneapolis Miracle showed up today. You got the blitzes up the A-gap. You got Harrison Smith making plays. What the hell are we watching? This is what we were expecting to see when you sign all these guys and bring them in. And all of a sudden, the second half starts, and it's the team that we've seen all year show up. The penalties, the missed tackle, the poor coverage, the quick scores, the turnovers, letting off big-ass gainers. Man, I don't know. It's always good to beat the Steelers. I hate the goddamn Steelers. I lived in Cincinnati for 15 months. Nothing worse than a cocky-ass Steelers fan. I'll tell you that right now. Let's look at some of these comments here. Yeah, you got one bar sitting here in our third quarter live show getting all cocky. And as he's getting cocky, the Steelers are slowly putting up 20 points. And he just keeps on talking. I don't know what makes you think that this team can hold on to a lead, this defense. They haven't been able to do it all season long. No lead should feel safe. We could be up 49-0 with 2 minutes left. I wouldn't feel safe. This team can score points in a hurry. It can give up points in a hurry, and we saw that tonight. But they got the win, 6-7. Again, no one should be feeling good about our playoff chances still, but the NFC is shit, so who knows where this thing is going to end up taking us. Could you imagine being in this team with this team in a playoff situation where, you know, it's for everything and you're going to have these close games? I mean, it's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. Already got some guys talking to the game. We'll get there for a little bit. Daniel Garcia never doubted. He never doubted for a second that we were going to win this thing. I don't know about that. JDT93, 100% agree with you. I can't take it either. I can't take it. This is horrible. It's so tough. It is so absolutely tough to watch. Yeah, Ethan, I got to tell you, I felt like it was happening too. I did feel good after the KJ Osborne touchdown, up 16-zip, and then they punt. I figured that was ball game. That was it. Finally, we're going to have a comfortable win, and then you throw the interception, and it just started snowballing again. Oh my God, it's just crazy. It's just crazy. All right, so let's. Yeah, I did, Dirk. I totally caught Troy Aikman calling him Michael. Did he do it more than once? Because that was brutal. How do you not? I mean, how do you do that? How do you do that? Chad Myers. I don't hate this. I can't hate this team. I love this team, no matter what they put us through. And this year is. It's to the point now where it's comical. Like, how can this even be a thing? That every game's coming down to the wire. No game is. I mean, it's great for, like they were saying, you know, entertainment. I mean, yeah, if you're not a fan of either team, the diehard fan, this is too much. This is too much for us to take. Again, I think I got about 17 more gray hairs in my beard. It's just crazy, absolutely crazy. He did the whole game. Daniel Garcia confirmed it. Yeah, and wasn't the game last week the Detroit game? I think they're calling him Hendricks, which was even worse, absolutely worse. C-Wise, Delvin living and dying by the last play. Yeah, we do got to change that. And I don't know. How'd you guys feel about the picked up flag late? I mean, it was probably the right call, but I mean, if you're going to change shit, why don't you change the face mask on Kirk Cousins? I mean, there's all this other stuff you could change. To be able to hope this team is pure crap. I mean, pure crap, but you know, they can put up points. They played some defense tonight, at least in the first half. So I think it's more of like the consistency of the crap. Hey, you got half diarrhea and you got half a good, solid, firm, healthy turd. So I think that's what you're looking at here. You got some mixtures, not consistent, inconsistency. You probably have to eat some fiber or something to figure this thing out. Yeah, I agree, Ethan. Yeah, Jordan Berry gets hurt, no call. Kirk getting face mask. It's just crazy. It's just absolutely crazy. Yeah, where was Justin Jefferson the second half? Did they change something on defense? I don't know if they really did. The one thing I didn't like, you know, you got to have a first down, getting the ball back when the Steelers were coming back there, and you got Delvin Cook on the sidelines. Why is Delvin Cook on the sidelines? Makes no sense to me. It's horrifying. That's not where I want to be. I don't want Alexander Madison running the ball when we need a first down. It's absolutely not what you want to see. The guy just got no freaking ability to create something. I love it. I mean, Madison can pound it. The hole's there. He's great. But, I mean, to improvise and get a play when you need it, he's not really the guy I want on the field in that situation. Yeah. Well, Ethan Griffin, Delvin Cook, you're surprised we use him so much. He was freaking rolling today. Why wouldn't you use him? He wanted to be out there, and he showed he wanted to be out there. The guy looked fantastic. I mean, he was running hard. Best we've probably seen him all year long. I was kind of wondering where this Delvin's been all year. I think he was fantastic. So let's start going through this game. I know the ending is everything we're talking about, everything we're feeling right now, but let's just kind of go back early. And the thing I want to talk about, this Greg Joseph, that first field goal attempt. What the hell? They did this stupid ass angle from behind, and that thing literally looked like it was 30 yards left. wide left. Absolutely crazy. And maybe it wasn't as bad as it looked, but my God, that was very, 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 very embarrassing and horrible. Thank God um, Boswell missed his follow up one, but it's the thing, and I saw someone mention this now in the comments here. You're leaving points off the board. This team can't do that with the way this defense blows leads. And I thought we were going to be chasing that Greg Joseph extra point the entire game. Thank God we just started kicking the extra point after that, because you start going for two, you start missing it, and then you have the same situation that you had against the Lions. You're going to be leaving 3-4 points off the board, and those things are going to catch up and bite you in the ass. And that is what we saw, almost saw again tonight. So, yeah, Knowledge TV. What the hell? What was that? Patrick Peterson. I don't know. Did he lose his footing? He also just he just did like this backwards falling lunge tackle thing. What the hell? You make that tackle. How do you let him get out of bounds? How does anybody let him get out of bounds? Patrick Peterson, that was horrible. You tackle him right there, the game's over. You have the interception. I mean, Roethlisberger threw that thing up, just lobbed it up there in the end zone, and then you got Woods and was it Breland fighting over it, hit each other, knocked the thing loose. It's just, oh my God, absolutely crazy. I don't have pink eye, Dirk Diggler. I didn't put peanut butter on my privates. Oh God. Yeah, yeah, that was good. Chris Boyd, God damn it. Ugh, Jesus. So, yeah, Cousins on fire the first half. Jefferson on fire the first half. Very quiet. Delvin Cook on fire pretty much the whole game. Let's look at some of these stats. Delvin Cook, 27 carries, 205 yards, 2 touchdowns. Madison had 6 carries for 27, so the run game was there. Oh, come on, Rob E. Don't be a Greg Joseph apologist. He sucks. Greg Joseph's ass. He does this every time. You cannot trust this guy. Don't start defending Greg Joseph. The guy can't even do his job. Jefferson had a rush. I don't remember seeing that. Osborne led. He led with 3 for 83 and a touchdown. Justin Jefferson, 7 catches, 79 yards, a touchdown. So, again, you throw Jefferson 7 times, usually you get a good result. Cook had that big reception. Herndon had a big reception. So, really, only 5 guys. 5 guys catching passes tonight. Kind of crazy. Let's see on defense. Bashad Breeland with the pick. He had 8 tackles. Bashad Breeland had 8 tackles. He's getting a lot of hate here in the comments. Bashad Breeland did have 8 tackles. Kendricks was 11. Woods 7. Smith 5. Anthony Barr had 9. Richardson had 3. A beautiful sack as well. Pierce had some nice plays. Delvin Tomlinson. Again, Delvin Tomlinson. If I didn't go back and look in the stat sheet, I wouldn't even know he was out there. It's kind of shocking, but I'm sure he'll grade out very high for whatever he did. Wilkes had a tackle. Patrick Jones, nice, very, very nice defensive run stop there. Again, haven't seen much from the pressure from him, but he's a pretty good run defender, Dancer. I'm starting to lose my Cam Dancer love as much as I kind of a Cam Dancer apologist. Jordan Berry. Why did the Steelers cut him for that horseshit punter they put out there tonight? My God, what happened in the preseason? What do they see? Because their punter was god-awful. And we had Jordan Berry, nailing 3 punts for an average of 48.7, 51 long. So I don't know what Jordan Berry did. Did he screw someone's wife in Pittsburgh? I don't know. Did they catch him doing something to the footballs? I don't know. But that was, I don't know. We got the better punter there. Thank you, Pittsburgh, for that one. Andre Trevino, yes, I can't with this team either. Dancer sucks. I'm starting to agree. Their punter is big. He's different. Maybe that's the appeal. I don't know what it is there. Yeah, I don't know. I just we got 4 more of these things left. We got the Bears, Rams, Packers, and Bears. Expect this. Expect every game to come under the wire. I don't care who we play. I don't care what kind of lead we have. I want to see a show of hands here in the comments. Who actually had? I mean, were you guys 100% comfortable with the lead when it was 29-0 in the third quarter? Really, I really want to hear. Who wants to know? Who was actually comfortable with the lead. One bar needs to be in bed by 10:30 every night. He will not stay up any later, Ethan, if you're wondering. Who was comfortable? Come on, tell me. Who was it? I want to know. Be honest with me. Don't lie to me. Can't take any lies after this game. Nobody was comfortable. I know I wasn't. Stardust was comfortable or not? Rafi was comfortable. Cody Lee felt good. Ethan Griffin was not comfortable. Probably made him blaze up again. One bar wasn't until, or Doozle wasn't until one bar started talking. Aaron Kindig, never comfortable. Patrick Harms, he was very comfortable. Patrick was very. Andre was not. Yeah. It's just. Well, here's the problem, too. It's like, even if it is going well and everything's positive, there's this voice in the back of your head talking because we're Vikings fans. And we said, we've seen this before. We've been here before. This is what this team does. Montemito was comfortable. He probably had freaking two chicks bouncing off his balls. Of course he was comfortable. He's Montemito. He's a freaking stallion. Yeah, you just can't. I mean, there's no relaxation with this team. That is, we talked about this earlier in the year. The Minnesota Vikings don't have an identity. Well, they sure as shit have an identity now. Their identity is a team that doesn't know how to finish games, doesn't know how to win games, and that team is going to lead you to games that are come down to the wire and are never going to give your fans any comfortability because they're always going to be decided on the final play because you don't know how to put teams away. You don't know how to win. You don't know game situations to better your clock situation. That's who the Vikings are. They have an identity, a team that can't win or doesn't know how to win, and it's going to result in close games every single week, regardless of the talent on this roster. And this roster does have a lot of talent. And it's a damn shame that we're 6-7 right now because really you should be better. But yes, Scott Falk, they are great TV. It's if I'm the NFL, I'm putting them on every goddamn primetime game I can because it's great. It's great drama. We just can't handle it. I can't take this more. It's crazy. It's crazy. So yeah, people are most blue time point lead, ambivalent identity. I don't know if it's ambivalence. I just think it's who we are. We don't know how to win. We don't know how to win. Edguy rocks. Udo will never hit the bench with his coaching staff. They love him too damn much. I don't get it. Again, when that holding call came in a key situation, it was number 74 that was called. I don't think anybody should have been surprised. If we lose to the Bears, I don't know what kind of think we're going to. I don't know. It's God forbid. If we actually beat the Bears, we get to 7-7. I feel bad for anybody who starts feeling like this team could get into the playoffs, but who knows what's going to happen this weekend? Every team that we need to lose could lose, and also maybe we'll be back in. I don't know the standings. I hate scoreboard watching. I think either you're good enough to get in, or you're good enough not to get in. Some years you just get in, and maybe this is what it is. You get in, and again, if we get in, who knows what you're going to see happen. Zimmer saved. That's something we should probably talk about. Mike Zimmer. Mike Zimmer. I think this win solidified the fact that he will be here the rest of the year. I think he will even coach the final game. Week 18. I think he'll finish it. He's going to finish the season. I don't think he's going to be the coach in next year, but I think he's going to finish the season, though. There's no doubt he will finish it. Why would you fire him? What's the point? There's no one on the staff to replace him. Andre Peterson, no. I mean, it's not going to happen. He's going to be the coach. If he was going to be fired, it would have been today. So he's not getting fired. He'll be here. And I feel like really the scheme he had the first half was amazing. It was absolutely amazing. I mean, it was his defense. We saw it. We saw what his defense could do, what his defense was supposed to look like. And then all of a sudden we saw what his defense looks like this year in the second half. And giving up huge yardage quickly, letting these teams come back and score. I mean, no team should score 20 points in 5 minutes. That's unheard of. And it's not just the defense giving up. Then it's also the decision. You get the ball back and you throw it immediately. It gets intercepted. These things have to be in the back of your mind. thinking maybe a little bit about what we shouldn't do. What could go wrong here if we do throw the ball here? And I don't know. I think the Vikings just, I don't know. They don't seem very consistent on when they go for it, when they don't. Patrick Myers is saying good night. All right, good night, Patrick. Sleep tight. Dream of me. Hopefully you'll get that Christmas card. You can put it above your bed, or maybe if you're in prison, you can put it on your wall and take a rock hammer and dig your way out, because it's going to be a beaut, and it's pretty big. Yeah, he did stop bringing pressure there for a while. I didn't like the fact that we were only blitzing 4 at the end, or having 4 down linemen rush, drop everybody else in coverage, because clearly we still can't tackle guys in bounds. There's just so many opportunities where we can close these games out, whether it's making a tackle, interception, scoring, catching the ball, and they just don't do it. They just don't do it. And that's who we are. We just don't win games when we have the chance to win the games. It's Minnesota Vikings 2021. Yeah, it's exciting football, Scott. It is. But it's just, I was watching this with my son today, and he said this is going to be a historic season, because when is this ever going to happen again? So many close games. This, winning by 7 every game. I mean, it's absolutely crazy, and we are the fan base that's going through it. And did you guys see the pregame? And I know I'm jumping all over here, but I think I have to right now. They're showing like the highlights from the Pittsburgh Steelers, and everything they're showing led to a Super Bowl win. They're showing the Vikings. They mentioned 98-51 high scoring offense. Well, that we all know how that ended. And they show the Minneapolis Miracle. We all know what happened the next week. Everything they show was actually depressing, and it's just, again, I would ever root for another team. I would never, this is my team, live or die. But it's crazy that this is the shit that we have to go through, and the shit we've already gone through and been through, and to continue to go through. I just don't know anymore. I just don't know. All right. Well, I'm gonna go over some comments here. Then we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna start. We're gonna start looking at our studs and turds. All right. Who's filing a grievance? Bobby Ploppy. What are they doing? He's angry at Chris Boyd. Yep. Yeah, absolutely. Boyd gets interviewed. Greg P needs a drink. Yeah. Let's see. Matamita is having a late night. He's gonna watch The Wild. Hell yeah. Sage Meyer's son won't buy on his team. He's 8. He's a smart kid, Sage. You got a smart one on your hands there. Yeah, you're damn right, Space Ghost. We are loyal to a fault. We love this damn team. Well, they're crushing right now. Wish I was more of a hockey fan. Harrison needs some love. Boyd, well, I mean, it's a penalty because Boyd got in the guy's face, and God knows what he said. Yeah, they do fight. John Romanek, they do fight. This team fights. They can't finish, but they fight. And you love that. I mean, I do love that they are fighting. They don't give up. Eric Spank can only think about negatives, even though we won. Sage, make him. I'm guessing Sage definitely made that kid, and probably very angry, doggy style. He finished. Viking Jerome says, "Skull up." I guess. You know what, Viking Jerome, skull back to you. Thursday games, they're probably better than Monday night, but I'm not a big fan of them, to be honest with you guys. Wild might win the cup. Brian Haskamp, I don't know. It's a Minnesota sports team. It's very scary. Very scary. Floppy doesn't want to see this team in the playoffs. It's the Vikings. Of course. I mean, I want to see them in the playoffs. I don't know. Everybody's always talking about next year, keep building, whatever. This season's still going. Let's do it now. Do it now. Greg P. was a penalty. Well, they're cracking down on Tani. He did it right over the guy's face. Get up and do it on the sideline. Yeah, I know. It's stupid. It's the NFL, for God's sakes. What's worse, the Thursday or Monday games, Ethan? I'm going to say Monday night, because you still get your whole entire work week in front of you. At least Thursday, it's Friday. Then, boom, it's the weekend. So I'm going to say 100%. It's 100% Monday nights are the worst. Absolute worst. Screw Monday nights. They'll probably start doing Wednesday and Tuesday nights. Who knows? All right, it's time. It's time. Let's start doing it. Let's start with the turd. Who are your guys' turd of the game? Let's see it in the comments. I have a feeling I might know where these are going. Let's do it. Who are your turds right now? Hit me up with some turds. Oh, thanks, Dirk Diggler. Yes, make sure you join the Patreon if you haven't done it. I don't know the link, Dirk, to be honest with you. I don't have it. Wimbart usually handles all that shit. But yeah, they haven't joined. Join the Patreon. Christmas cards coming. We haven't done a mystery video yet. And contest coming up pretty soon where you will pick what we drink on one of our shows. Very excited about that. Viking Jerome, Turd is Breland. We got Zimmer or Breland. Breland Turd, Breland and Boyd. I really don't think this was a Zimmer fault game. I don't know. Maybe I'll take some heat for that, but I felt like this was on the players. And Zimmer put him in great position to have a huge lead and to finish this thing. Boyd, Paul says Boyd. We got a lot of Boyd. Cousins, Breland Boyd. Pat P for not making the tackle. Yeah, probably Boyd. Don't change momentum. Montemita says turds, Mike Zimmer. Second half defense. Travis Sorensen, Boyd, Joseph, and Zimmer. Boyd is turd. Cousins is a turd by Ethan Griffith. Being different, Duzel goes with Anthony Barr. Yeah, I'm not been a big Anthony Barr fan this year. Kirk needs some turd love. Jefferson did miss some catches, but god dang, don't you dare call Jefferson a turd. That guy Rocks does give Jefferson honorable mention as a turd. Kubiak for going back-to-back run pass in the second half. Ethan Griffin, yeah, you also thought Tomlinson was good last week as well. Bradbury was awful. Zimmer only coached the first half. Troy Aikman, yeah, Udo, that's easy. That's easy. Yeah, Gizbo, they're going to give everybody a heart attack. Greg Joseph never trusts a person with two first names. That's true. Or who uses their middle name in their legal name because that's usually a serial killer. Who wasn't a turd in the second half? I don't know. I'd say KJ Osborne for making the big catch, but I don't know. He did have some plays later. Greg P. the refs. All right, so a lot of Brelands. He was probably the winner if you're going to go with a consensus here. Let's do studs. Let's do studs. Who are your studs? Let's end this thing on a positive note. Who are your studs? Mike Peterson, don't worry. Zimmer will be fired. There's no way in hell he comes back next year unless we win the Super Bowl. Montemita does not. He gives it to the announcers as turds. We're doing studs now. But, yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's worse when Rodgers or somebody's on there. But Cook and Harrison, duels goals with studs. Delvin, JJ, Delvin and JJ. Delvin, Hitman studs. JJ and Cook. Smith, yeah, he did drop 2 touchdowns. Justin Jefferson was off, but I still can't call him a turd. He's just so damn good. Delvin, Cook and Jefferson, Cook and Hitman. DJ Z Haynes, I got to say this. He didn't think his ball hair could be any grayer, but Vikings 2021 said, hold my beer. You got some great balls. Hitman getting another one, getting some love. Ezra Cleveland getting some love, going deep there. Linebackers just saying we're studs. Eric Spinks going with Delvin and Harry. Yeah, I agree with that. Harry the Sack, Smith, Lynch, Wilkes, and Richardson. Lynch is just kind of the cleanup. He's like the jizz mopper. He doesn't really make the play himself, but he's there to jump on top when it's all freaking done. Trying to get some credit. Let's see. Cook stud. Punter did good. He did do good. O'Neill. O'Brien? Does he mean O'Neill? Who's O'Brien? I was pretty surprised when they brought the FCTL up at how achievable playoffs still are. Oh, Griffin, Ethan Griffith, admitting he was high when he said Thompson was great. I love that. I love the honesty there. Ham, honorable mention. Did Ham do? Yeah, he did have some nice blocks today, right? I was hoping to see him go deep. I love when CJ Ham goes deep. Brandel, I think they called him Blake Brandel. I think Troy Aikman said that. He probably said he was coming because that's what he always does. Delvin, stupid autocorrect. Ezra and Cole, Robbie thinks they were studs. Barry from Vikings Jerome. So, Xavier Woods, I thought he did okay. I feel like there was a play earlier that he kind of whiffed on, but he had the big hit in the end. So, yeah, still Xavier Woods, studly performance. All right, I'm going to give my studs and turds right now because it's 11:13. I'm going to do the winners video next. But you know what? I should probably just stay up because I'm not going to be able to sleep. I can feel it. I'm just got so much adrenaline flowing through my veins. Because it's just, God, this goddamn team. Kendricks, Delvin, and Harrison are the reason we won. Yeah, absolutely. Dirk Diggler thinks I should put some preparation H in my eye. I actually I feel like it's gotten better as the video's gone on. I feel like it's not, and it's still definitely a little. It's hard to tell which one it actually is. All right, so let's. I'm gonna do my stud and my turd. So my turd is I wish I didn't BK, but yes, I do have to go to work in the morning. Brian Horror's Corner. You're right. His team isn't that good. They're not that good. There was a point, we were actually thinking this game would be a shutout. I mean, it was what, 6 minutes left in the third quarter, it was still 0, and they ended up scoring 28. I don't even know. No, that's fine, Ethan. I'm just playing too, man. All right. My turd of the game. Is Chris Boyd. I just feel like this whole thing turned when he got on the field. When he came in, it just went to shit. And then he finally makes a play, and he's over the guy taunting, yelling at him, and that was kind of a turning point. So it's Chris Boyd. I feel like he was the catalyst that made the Vikings return to being the Vikings. So Chris Boyd for me is my turd. Chris Boyd. It's so funny because I was actually a pretty big Chris Boyd fan after year 1. I think even year 2. But now I'm not really liking Chris Boyd. The fact that he was out there made me sick to my stomach. Absolutely sick to my stomach. What did Dirk do? Yeah. Dirk Diggler. Call telling me of AIDS eye. It's fine. I'll show up. It don't matter. All right. So, Popu, thank you. That's very generous. Very generous. Live with Lupagus. You don't get this very. You don't get this. Yeah, Daniel Garcia. Why? They said? Didn't they say? Didn't they say that Bashad Breeland was sick? I remember hearing that at some point. He was sick. Yeah, it could be COVID. I did have COVID. Still can't really taste great. Yes, you're gonna still. Don't worry, guys. Zimmer is not going to be around. Not going to be around after the end of this year. Intimate. Epsom salt, warm water, soak towel, put on eye. It sounds like it's going to hurt, John. It sounds like it's going to hurt. Been sick all season. Talking about me or the Vikings? What did Rafi say? What's going on? I don't know. Yeah, I did hear about Demaryius Thomas. Definitely RIP to Demaryius Thomas. I did not love Demaryius Thomas. I mean, shocking news to hear during the game that he passed away. I don't want to bring this on a somber note, but James brought it up. Greg Pre, you know what? The way this season's gone, if we end up going to the Super Bowl, none of us should be surprised by that. All right, so that was my turd. I feel like we got off track a little bit. My stud is, God, you know what? As much as I love the way Harrison Smith played today, I was actually just really, I was going to go on a tear, maybe make a video about Harrison Smith. I feel like hasn't had a great year, and I feel like isn't getting any ounce of criticism. I thought he actually played great. Harrison Smith looked like the Harrison Smith we all know and love, the all Harrison Smith we expect to see every single damn week. So he had a great game. But what we're going to do, we're going to go with Delvin Cook. It's the easy one. Sometimes you don't need to freaking get cute. You don't need to sugarcoat it. You don't need to try to be different. You got to call it like you see it. Delvin Cook, he was amazing tonight. He played his best game of the season, ran like he ran last year when he was on that tear where he ran for like 600 yards in 3-4 games. Delvin Cook was the stud of this game. Without him, the Vikings lose. The Vikings don't get a 29-0 lead. He was on fire. He was amazing. He was everything we want to see from this year. And I was not really on board with them playing him tonight. But I wasn't against it. I just felt like, hey, they're paying him. The season's still alive. If he's ready to play, wants to play the damn guy. So Delvin Cook is my stud. So that's it, guys. This is Last Call Live with Lupagus. We're going to wrap this thing up. I got to do a video here and then try to get to sleep. I don't know if it's going to happen or not. Hey, thanks for everybody who hopped on. Again, this is a crazy ride, this Viking season. I don't know. I mean, I just expect these last 4 games to go this way, guys. It's just the way it's going to be. It's going to be heartbreaking. It's going to be down to the wire. No win is ever going to be safe or comfortable or secure with this team. And it don't matter how high we're up. It doesn't matter how much. I shouldn't say how high because that's Ethan Griffith. Probably get him excited. Yeah, there's a lot of things to hate, Robbie. There's a lot of things. So, all right, we're going to wrap this thing up. Good night, guys. I got to find a fact for you because I can't say good night and goodbye without finding a great fact. There it is. And maybe I said this one before, but it's so good. It's so good. In the ancient Olympics, athletes performed naked. If only they do that now. If only they do that now. All right, guys. Remember, keep your skull in your hole.